I had basically forgotten to start this weekend's DJ vlog. We're up to Liverpool. I'm doing 2 sets for the Back to the Dock 9th birthday. And I can't exactly go back into the shop to film the person on the till, right? But we've just got our Scooby snacks, our coffees for free, right? So I walk in to the welcome break garage. I don't even think I can say what garage we're at, Paul, can we?
No,
right, so
okay.
I've just gone in there, my normal, would you say my normal stupid self?
Yeah.
Just saying to her, I was saying to the girl, it's nearly all over, girl, don't worry. You'll soon be out raving for the weekend and blah, 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 blah. When and we got our coffees and our Scoobies, right? So I've gone up to pay, she's gone, you don't have to pay, would it?
Yeah.
Would it? And I was like,
you can have it.
what? She was like, no, we like customers like you. You make us happy. And that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We've got our Scoobies and everything.
Free coffee.
This is going to throw Sonya out, because normally every hour or two, when we're on the motorway, she gets pings because I've been using the expenses card. I feel like going back and turning the charm on even more and fucking having a cotton up of even more gear. Anyway, Liverpool, Back to the Dock, 9th birthday. I used to play at the Dock in the 90s. Lee and Donna have been running it for Lee's been running it 9 years now. Wow. And from the original days, 9 years he's been in at the helm of Back to the Dock, and I'm playing in the old school house room with Lee Butler. He's on before me, and then in the hardcore room, DJ Si's on before me, my old mate Si. Okay, we've touched down in Liverpool. What part of Liverpool we in, Paul?
Liverpool?
No, we know we're in Liverpool, but what part of Liverpool?
Near Lime Street.
Near Lime Street. So we're just checking into the hotel. Paul is so famous, he's even got his own hotel room. So yeah, we're going to check into the hotel. First set is 10:30 to 11:30, which is a hardcore set, a proper Back to the Dock 90s hardcore set, like 96, 97 set from when I used to come up here to the Dock, and then it's in the old school house room to do my thing. But yeah, right now I don't know what part of Liverpool we're in. There's fireworks going off, Clarence Street, Liverpool, let's have ya. So it's all luxury stuff, this old DJ Lark. All you people think we're in 5-star hotels, living the life. There it is. Here's me old, here's me bathroom. Oi, oi. Got myself a little study, look. When I wake up in the morning and do all my emails and all that. This is why I always say I don't really somewhere to hang me coat. Look, it's all luxury stuff around here when you're me. Oh, it's made me back worse. Yeah, I don't really stay away. I've said it before, ain't I? In vlogs. But yeah, Liverpool's a long old way, like good 5-hour journey. So we're staying up for the night. This is where my old mate Lee's booked me. Yeah, gonna clean my teeth, freshen up a little bit. Have a little. Remember, did your parents used to say put a bit of Tapaline on your head? Don't need Tapaline on my head. Just need to wash my face a little bit, clean my teeth, bit of deodorant, bit of after shave out, mate, and then we're off to the gig Liverpool. We're at the club, but when you've fucking been sat down. Well, we've been sat down for 5 hours, Paul.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to DJ for 2 hours. I've got to have a right old stretch out me. Oh, I've got to have a stretch for me back. And I said to Paul, when I'm playing straight up, oh, I'm gonna have to have a stretch when I'm fucking DJing. Oh, this is what happens when you end up 50 years of age and an old fucking bastard like me, and you need to sort the old back out, innit, Paul?
Yeah.
Ready for the old set, you know, a lot of you. How mad is this? So I'm walking past the smoking area, and what have you got in your hand? She went, bloody hell, I've brought your book for you to sign. Look at that. And she said she's a Cockney in Liverpool.
I'm a Cockney, yeah. I've been up here 20 years though, so.
You have got a bit of an accent.
I bet.
That was a proper accent. What's your name?
Sammy.
Lovely to meet you. We've got here, we've been in the car for 5 hours, right? And see, Donna, last time I DJ'd for her, what happened at the end of my set? No, you're not going to cry again, are you? Listen, Lee, her fella, soon to be her husband, proposed at the end of my set. Even I was in tears. They was at the end of my set. I was like blubbering as if I need any more reason to be emotional when I'm DJing, and that happened at the end of my set. I love these lot. I've not even walked into my 2 sets. Hey, they are. I've not, fuck me, they're loud in Liverpool, isn't they? So I've not even walked into my set yet. And these Liverpudlians are being fucking noisy. No, they're not. Right? I know. Yeah, we like Manchester. We like Manchester. Yeah, the Manchester's come all over. So this geezer is Liverpudlian, and he's been slagging off other Liverpudlians.
And they won't play a breakbeat, the cunts.
He's calling his fellow Liverpudlians cunts for not playing breakbeat, and these two are trying to out loud and out noise the Liverpudlians all the way from Manchester. They're fucking mental up north, right? So listen to this geezer. He said all of his Liverpudlian DJ mates are white.
They don't play breakbeats.
What are you gonna do if I don't play breakbeats? You're gonna fucking love you. You're gonna boom me out of Liverpool, aren't you?
I'll still love you.
Boom me out of Liverpool.
You are gonna play breakbeats.
Wayne, I've got more fucking numbers. They're crazy. They're all fucking crazy. Oh my God, up, moving down to Beverly. I'm doing 2 sets tonight. I'm doing an hardcore set for all the hardcore crew. I'm doing a house set in the other room. I want you all to know that I absolutely love Liverpool. I love Liverpool. Every time I come in, you know I'm fucking mental, right? And it's a pleasure to be able to take you back to the hardcore in this room like it was the Dock. Do you remember the Dock back in the day? That place was wicked in the 90s. Then I'm going to do a house set, piano, old school rave set in the other room. Liverpool, back to the Dock room before we start. Can I see every single hand in the air? Can I see every single hand in the air? If you love your hardcore music, let me hear you say, right, yeah? If you love your hardcore, let me hear you say, yeah? Ladies, let me hear you scream. So I don't know if you can see behind me, but the speakers caught on fire. Listen, you lot, make some noise for yourselves, right? Make some noise for yourselves. The speakers have caught on fire. I said Liverpool was full of mental fuckers. If you love Liverpool, if you are fucking mental, everybody say aye aye. Liverpool crew, every single hand in the air. I tell everyone up and down the country, Liverpool has got the best ravers, isn't that right? Liverpool not only has got the best ravers, but it's got the most mental ravers. Look how happy you are about being mental. You love that, didn't you? If you are Liverpudlian, if you are mental, if you love your old school music, everybody make some noise! We are going to jump up and down right now. If you know the words, sing this one back, yeah? Billy Daniel Bunter in the house, ready? We've got Lee, the promoter, of back to the dock. Make some noise for Lee, please. Make some noise for Donna. I love what these guys do up here, keeping that old school, keeping the hardcore, keeping the rave music alive. For the camera, one last time. Can I see every single hand in the air for Liverpool, for Back to the Dock, for old school music, for peace, love, happiness. Liverpool crew, are you having a wicked time? Everybody say yeah! Checking out the hotel. I could hear you wanking all night and I'm on the other side of the hotel, you. You've been out all night. And look at this. How have you kept your room so clean? You went for a McDonald's, didn't you?
Yeah.
Paul dropped me up. You've got chandeliers and everything.
What?
You've got chandeliers, look at him. So Paul dropped me back after my sets last night. Look at you.
Yeah.
You've been on the Charlie all night, haven't you?
haven't.
Was it good when you went back?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. They died out a bit.
Ah! Look at the view, Paul.
What's your view like?
I didn't have one, I had a brick wall. Looks like you had my room. I was told I was getting chandeliers. You've been wanking all night?
Yeah.
Yay! What a lovely morning in Liverpool, isn't it? Nice and fresh. We're going to go and look for some brekkie. Maybe some record shops. I don't know. Should we look for some record shops, Paul?
Yeah, there's something.
He loves it, Paul. He fucking loves it. He's mad for it. Liverpudlians are mad. Weren't they mad when we went in? I went in. I think we've caught it on video. A lady nabs me and goes, my fucking mate loves you. You're her favourite DJ. And then she went, but I think you're a cunt. This is well cool. Opposite our hotels, this trendy bagel coffee shop. Even though it's trendy, do you know what I see in here? Ripping all the tables out and having a rave in here. Everywhere's rave potential, isn't it? But yeah. I've had a cream cheese bagel and a peanut butter and banana bagel. Paul's been on the gear all night, so he ain't hungry. No, he has. He's having the same as me. It's nice in here. This is lovely. I don't think I've ever been so impressed with Paul. He impresses me on a regular occasion, but this is the most impressed I've ever been with, by his own. You do better without me, didn't you? Yeah. So he come in this morning, 4 o'clock, probably out with the girls, bang on it, having it large, and he's only gone and found the car on the 3rd floor of the car park on his own. So all you people who are waiting to see what whether Paul loses the car, he found it first time. We're going record shopping now, aren't we, Paul? Little bit of record shopping in Liverpool. Lovely jubblies. You know, the mad thing is, what have we come in an Oxfam? We've come in an Oxfam on the way to the record shop.
Oh, sure.
And normally, over the years now, charity shops are obsolete for digging. It's like I used to get so many records regularly every other day in charity shops, whereas this one has actually got some really interesting sealed imports, some original Tommy Boy, some a Boogie Boys promo which I've never seen. It's really quite interesting. They've even got some reggae in here. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about going for all of these, and I've only been through one section and now this half. So you never know. Look at that, 16-bit. They did a record called High Score in 1989. If you don't know that, go and check that out. Now that is interesting. Look. This is a Tommy Boy record, which I'm sure this one isn't going to be very good, but basically there's a UK pressing and an American import pressing. How bizarre to even see that, but there's been some really good stuff in there. I remember that flowered up. You'd expect something like that up north. Yeah, very interesting indeed. Oh, look at that. That is an actual acetate dub plate. That is an absolute, like an actual, when people talk about dub plates, and smell that, Paul. It's an acetate dub. Wow. An actual dub plate acetate in a charity shop. I would imagine it's a Liverpudlian DJ's just offloading a load of records that he don't want, or dub plates. Let's see if there's any more in that. How interesting is that? Use some UB40. Look, John. Oh, I'm really intrigued now. Like this. Dimples D. This record here, this here is Marley Mole's first ever production that he did in 1983, and it was never a rap hit or an underground hit as such. It was of notoriety. Then Ben Lee Brand put it into this version, and it crossed into the charts. It's cheesy. Olympic Runners, sort of disco-y, up-tempo music. Really interesting. This here, Serious Beats. This was Serious Records. Oh, look at that! That's a terrible copy. When Street Sounds Electro started going down, these people tried to set up this series. It wasn't very good. Really interesting. Rolls Royce. This label here, Ensign. Chris Hill was like one of the biggest, like disco, late 70s, early 80s dance music, R&B, disco DJs, and this was his label. Will Downing. Look at that, there's some really good soul here. Some very, very good soul. These albums were kind of like reviews, and they'd have like 4 different tracks on from different artists. Johnny Nash. Ever Small, MDV. Oh, Clue, look at that. El Clue, classic soul artist. See, this is the kind of digging that I like. I don't mind there being all kinds of random stuff. If anything, the more random it is, the better, especially when you know it's full of all different kind of music, especially when you're seeing El Clue. El Clue is really good. Tipper Irie, look. Big up Tipper Irie. He's been to Unity in the Sun, Tipper. Dennis Brown. Aswad. Oh, wow, a little reggae selection here. Third World. Musto and Bones. Big up Frankie Bones and Tommy Musso. Easy Posse. I don't think Kinky was on this one. But this was... Easy Posse was Jeremy Healy. This label had SSR 2B House on. More reggae. Look at Newbury, Uptown. Look at that, how interesting. Houdini funky beat. This label was great. It's like cut hip hoppy kind of stuff. Planet Patrol Cheap Thrills promo copy. West Street Mob, Breakdance Electric Boogie, look. Cheap Thrills promo, Breakdance Electric Boogie, funky beat. I don't need any of this, but I'm going to get it. You'll have a look, see what that is. So Liverpool is absolutely buzzing on a Sunday morning, and we're just going to go up here to a shop called Dig Vinyl. I've just been into Oxfam and was pleasantly surprised, but yeah, absolutely buzzing Liverpool this morning, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah.
Absolutely buzzing, full of character and energy, and I love it. Right, more record shopping. Now this shop, Dig Vinyl, which is at the top of a clothes shop, is absolutely brilliant, and I've picked up some good bits. They've also got lots of clothing upstairs as well, And then check all these posters everywhere. Obviously, I'm really stupid, really silly, annoying, Paul.
No, used to it.
You're used to it now. Sonya obviously loves it when I'm out and she gets the house to herself. But many of you won't know this, but my big thing since the days of the market stalls, when I got thrown out of school, so the late 80s, and only old school geezers and people as stupid as me will understand this. Not that I'm an old school geezer. Maybe I am, I don't know. But the big thing on the store was, how's your Corey? And the fellas would fucking give the other fellas privates a little tap. Wait, how's your Corey? As a sign of endearment, I guess. But then I think other men do it as a sign of dominance, like, wait, or grabbing the Corey. So over the years, I don't even know why I'm telling you this because it just makes me more idiotic than I normally am. But over the years, I say to all my mates, how's your Corey? Everyone in the music scene, all me mates outside of the music scene, I would never ask women it, ever. How's your Corey, love? It just don't work. But Paul said to me, because I'm always on ChatGPT, he said, why don't you ask ChatGPT what it thinks when you say, how's your Corey? And I'll just give it a little bit of context. I said to ChatGPT, I say it to it, I mean everyone. I don't care how famous an artist or DJ or like whatever you are, I asked you, how's your Corey? I don't care how high functioning you are in business and I'll deal with you, how's your Corey? Everyone. So I just give ChatGPT a little bit of context. I said, this is what I say. What would you think if I asked, how's your Corey? ChatGPT said, if you ask me cold without context what a Corey is, right? I'd say a Corey sounds like someone's inner engine. Like when you say, how's your Corey, it feels like, how's your energy? How's your drive? How's your spirit? Are you standing strong? Is the engine running smooth? How's your Corey? It's got that market stall London slang warmth to it. Endearing, slightly cheeky, feels like East End banter with heart. Now, knowing your version that makes total sense, that's proper late 80s market trader energy, raw, direct, no HR department involved. Imagine going into like a proper firm and going, how's your Corey? Like, you know, tapping everyone's Corys. I very rarely tap another person's Corey. It's always like, how's your Corey? Although Pete Cannon, he will tell you the first time Eamon Liquid introduced me to him, how's your Corey, Pete? Oi, oi. Had a little grab. He liked it. And ChatGPT says to me, but what's funny, you've accidentally turned something crude into something affectionate. When you say, how's your Corey, it lands more like, how's your centre? How are you holding up? You strong? And it says it's very on brand for you. You check on people. You check in on people. You asked about their Corey, but you mean their power. How's your Corey? ChatGPT has got me sussed. How's your Corey? Oi! Okay. So I've had a really relaxing week after last weekend, Liverpool. It was a 10-mile round trip, 2 hours of DJing, stayed overnight in a uncomfortable hotel bed as well as sitting in the same chair for 10 hours. And it's not work at all. But when you get to 50 and you are in the same chair for 10 hours and then you do give it a lot of full energy when you're DJing. Sunday we dropped the Matthew B podcast. Brilliant character, Matthew. I love him. Then Monday, I did one of my Music Mondays shows with Fat Controller, Idiots of the Internet. Tuesday, I went to the podcast studio and actually recorded a podcast with Sonya and Jay, the Unity in the Sun story, which is an interesting old story, to be fair, of the past 10 years of legal cases and blackmail and some other things that have gone on along the way. And coming back from the podcast, Jay was driving. I said to Jay and Sonya, I'm going to have a semi-social media detox this week because my back was playing up. I've been pretty relentless, as always, for days on end, but I've been pretty relentless for months and months on end, to be fair, with both my social media and gigs at the weekend and radio shows and podcasts and everything else that I do, mixes. And I was just in the motor and I said, right, I'm going to do Centreforce tomorrow, Wednesday, and then I'm going to chill. And I truly have chilled out compared to what I'm usually like. I would say I've been running on 20% rather than 100%. And that 20% still meant radio shows, some posting, but not as much as I usually do. It's now Friday evening, 5 o'clock. Sonia's doing dinner. Behind me is my playlist for tonight, Ramsgate Music Hall, in which I've got a 2-hour set. It's sold out. I cannot wait. I absolutely cannot wait. I've got something like 150 tunes loaded, going from house to bleeps and bass to rave to hardcore, through to some darker stuff and some jungle. That's sold out. And then tomorrow night, I've got Smiley Culture in Chelmsford, which is also sold out, which I'll sort my music out for that tomorrow. That's more housey, whereas tonight's more ravey. So I'm doing one long vlog, which covers, 255, 600, 1,000 miles across the 2 weekends. 4 different sets, 6 hours of DJing, Kent, Essex, Liverpool. And I thought, you know what, let's just do a long old vlog. So yeah, I'm gonna have my dinner, then I'm gonna have a little 2-hour chill, then Paul's getting me, then it's down to Ramsgate for the Kent Massive. And we're off again, ain't we, Paul?
Yeah.
We're fucking off, me and the Paul and Dan. Fuck me, this week went fast, didn't it, Paul?
Yeah.
It absolutely flew by. And the mad thing is, it flew by without me doing nothing. And it gave me a really good perspective on everything. But all of the sudden, yesterday and today, Friday, caught me unawares because Bonkers launched. Epidemic launched General Levy, Bug Jam launched me, and Centreforce and Master Pasha and K-Class and Shades of Rhythm. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, loads of other promoters in Worcester, Shrewsbury. Oh mate, all of a sudden, for some reason, yesterday and today, my social media went mad with promoters launching me in events. We're off to Ramsgate Music Hall in Ramsgate, and I've just remembered something. You all know that Vinyl Junkie is a great friend of mine, and he's just launched his new Vinyl Junkie. There's Paul. Paul? Yeah. He's just launched Vinyl Junkie TV. The first interview that he did was last week with Luke, producer, and his one that he launched this week was with Ed Real. And I'm going to tell you a little story about Ed Real that equates to me going to Ramsgate Music Hall. The last time I DJ'd at Ramsgate Music Hall was for Ed Real about 12-14 years ago. And I'm back down there for the first time in over a decade tonight. Ed put on a night down there. But also, when Ed Real was a student down in Portsmouth in 1996, I was one of the first DJs he ever booked on one of his student nights. Then he went on a few years later to work at the legendary Nucleus Records. And he started feeding me tunes like Music Is Moving, the BK and DBM remix. And I remember when I started playing them tunes at Helter Skelter, when Nucleus set up their first website, I was one of the first entries on their website saying Billy Daniel Bunter has played our Music Is Moving at Helter Skelter this weekend, blah, 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 blah. So I've got quite an affinity with Ed, and Ed is actually, well, I'm not sure I can tell you too much. I can't tell you too much, but Ed's currently putting together a book, and this Thursday he's booked in an interview with me. So yeah, Ramsgate Music Hall, last time I was here was for Ed Real. I'm a mind of useless information, Paul, and you have to hear it all weekend, didn't you, mate?
Yeah.
All the fucking time. So basically, we've turned up. This is Tom, the man who's booked. So you work at this venue?
No, promoter. For
you're the promoter of lots of things, right? So we've got our own room, right? And whenever I get booked, the question always is, what is on the rider, right? And this man has got me, and it's sold out, you say? I heard people say it's packed in there, right? This is mine, water, right? And what did you just say to me?
Fiver, cheapest rider.
The cheapest rider, £5. You said that water cost, yeah. And I will drink about 2 bottles. We've got, look, in the artist green room. I don't know why they call these fucking things green rooms. I like that. Look, I like that. We got a game to play.
Golden Eye.
We've got loads of games to play down here, but yeah, I am a cheap rider booking. This man's very lucky, because when I was a complete and utter pisshead, my rider would have been hundreds of pounds.
Yeah,
and I would have
been able to book you for a small venue.
Yeah. But I cannot wait for it out there. Proper selection, look at that, we love that, didn't we? Do you know what I feel like? I feel like this is better than the old days already, like, this is the vibe, right? I've got 2 questions and you've got to answer these honestly. If you're under 40, put your hands in the air if you're under 40. If you're under 40, show off, look at you, show off. If you're over 40, put your hands in the air. We are the original old bastards, aren't we? Do we love old school music? Do we want to go back in time for a full journey? 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. Can everybody in the house say yeah? Can everybody in the house say oi oi? Ladies, let me hear you scream.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
We did make you electro work.
Just go check ID myself for me. When you drop like friends of to play it, because I put a comment on and then I put it at that and it's got a really lovely go on it. Why won't it work? So I've got to stick your fingers, Bill. I just got tight done. Got the woman vocal in the back.
Come on, leave the man to go. Let's do it,
Mate.
Thank you, mate.
Very much.
Thank you.
Very appreciated.
Well, 22-4, Friday night, Saturday morning. Paul, as always, is well lively. He keeps going and going and going, this geezer. But me, way past my bedtime. The gig was absolutely incredible. It was a 2-hour set. I went on for an extra 15-20 minutes. I could have easily have kept going and going and going and going and going. It was absolutely fantastic. Ramsgate's only a small seaside town, but for it to be sold out was absolutely fantastic. Great venue, great sound system. I took it in all directions. I played like 88, 89 Anthony stuff. I went bleeps and bass. I went some more sort of like techno-y rave like the Beltram and Robin Wants Revenge and Outlander Vamp kind of stuff. Kept coming in and out with like big breakbeat, hands in the air tunes. Built it. I mean, I started 128 BPM, ended up 150, 155 with Chrome and Time Slammer and Nookie, Dub War, Dreamfinder, Edge One. It was right across the board. Right across the board. Absolutely loved it. There's loads of roadworks in there, Paul, and road closures on the M25. Which is a fucking pain in the arse, but I'll be home about 20 past 4. My back held up. During the week I went for some physio on my back. I've looked after my back this week. I've been doing lots of stretches, and it held up lovely. I was full of energy, to be fair, during the set. I get in, go to bed. Actually, go to bed. My daughter's doing me and Sozo dinner today. And then I will come back home and sort my set out for tonight, 12 to 2, Smiley Culture, another sold out gig. We love it, Paul, don't we?
Yeah.
We're loving it. Fucking knackered now though. It's Saturday afternoon. Soz, can we see her in the back? Yeah, there she is. Sozo's in the back. Little daughter is driving and she's all up close to the steering. To the little old lady. Well, you will be a little old lady when you have a little baby. And make me in. Where are you, son? Can we see her in the camera? Hello, we can see her somewhere. So yeah, daughter cooked us dinner today. Come and picked us up. Some lovely jerk chicken and cake, and I'm stuffed. I'm gonna go home now, sort out my set, for tonight. And then I'm actually... Sonia's birthday's Monday, and it's Sozo.
Yeah, lucky Katie told you, isn't it? Yeah.
And she did not tell me. I knew.
Never, you thought it was Tuesday. We started singing happy birthday and Dad looked confused as to whose birthday it actually was. And then
No, I
think
never.
Penny
I knew
dropped.
full well. Don't make me look bad in front. Don't make me look bad in front of the people. But I've been on a semi detox from the internet. I ain't been posting much the last week, even though I've been posting, but not as much as usual. And then I'm taking my radio show off Monday. Me and Sonya will... I wonder what we'll do for your birthday, son. Have a sexy time. You didn't want to hear that, daughter, did you? Why are you driving all up like this? Oh, I'm a little daughter driving. Anyway, back home, sort my set out for tonight. Then Paul's coming to pick me up. And then we go to Chelmsford, 2-hour sold out set. Sozo! Oi, oi! Daughter! Oi, oi! Savaloy. See that, daughter? Thanks for dinner, thanks for dropping us off home.
Peace.
Bye bye. Ding ding. Ding ding. Round 2. Paul's got me. Oi, oi! He's been to Chalky White's 60th. Big shout out to Chalky. Time now 10:05. We're going to pick up Grant Epidemic. He's our new waif and stray Grant Epidemic, isn't he? But he's out with us most weekends now. He loves it. And tonight's gig, Smiley Culture, he's actually on his doorstep. It's sold out. I cannot wait. DJ Slipmat's on before me. Then I've got midnight to 2. We're excited, Paul, aren't we? It's nice to know all these gigs are sold out. It's always nervous though. It's always like, I'm really big on my social media and that, not telling people when things are sold out. Even my own gigs that I do. I think you might have caught that in the Fabio podcast, to all those who watched it. I've got a real thing in saying things are sold out. If it's sold out, it's sold out and people are coming. But sometimes my biggest fear, Paul, as you know, if it's sold out and then all of a sudden there's like really bad weather or a train strike or something, and all those tickets sold and half the people come out, and then you do video or pictures and people go, oh, I thought that was sold out. Or you see a lot of promoters saying they're sold out when they're not sold out, kind of thing. So after doing this for 36 years, I'm of the mind of let party be the party. And tonight we're on the way to a wicked party. Last time I was at this venue for Smiley Culture, it was wicked. It was the one, Paul, where we played Sweet Harmony, and the clip when I did like my speech about Eamon went viral with millions and millions and millions of views. So I'm looking forward to being back here. We've only gone and got the great man with us again.
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi. Even in the dark, look at him. Grant Epidemic's got his glasses on, ain't he, pal?
Yep.
Here he is. Grant, what you got to say for yourself?
11th of April.
Let's fucking have you up. I had a terrible shave, everyone. I cut myself slightly and I got a little tufty bit here and it's fucking been bugging me all the way here. We've got to the venue. We're ready to have it. The windows are well steamy already. Billy Daniel Bunter stepping up. Last time, Smiley Culture and Canteen. What an absolute vibe it was. You got me for 2 hours right now, taking it back to the old school. Listen, if you are over 40 years of age, let me see every single hand in the air. Absolute show-offs. We're over 40 and proud. If you're over 50, put your hands in the air. We are so proud right now. Old school music. If you love your old school, somebody say yeah. Well done. We've got energy. I'm not done with you lot yet. I'm not done with you lot yet. Jump on through. Bounce, 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 let's go. Mr. Billy Daniel Bunter, 1990 to 2026. Shall we reload it? Shall we reload it and have a moment? If you want to reload, somebody say yeah! Now listen, last time I was here, we played this tune. I told you this record's made by my best friend in music. We started together. He passed away last year, right? And I put a video up from this exact place. We had millions and millions of views around the world for this tune from you lot, from A Canteen, right? How mad is that? That Chelmsford can create so much fucking love and energy for the old school music. When I come in this room, I said if you're over 40, put your hands in the air. If you're over 40, but if you're under 40, put your hands in the air, right? This music lives on forever and ever and ever, and I've lost so many people who make this music, right? And it's my mission to keep playing it to people young and old, all over the UK, Europe, the world. I'm in a truly blessed and honoured place that for 36 years since I was 15, I was the first person ever to hear and play this record in a rave, and still to this day I'm playing this music. My friend may not be here, but his music lasts forever, like all of the people who have passed whose music that I play. We collectively will keep on enjoying and living and loving life through this music. We may be getting older. We had wicked times then when we was younger, and we're having wicked times now. Even better times now. Put your hands in the air for yourselves and everybody say yeah! Mr. Billy Daniel Bunter, take that in 1990 to 2026. Still going strong, 36 years deep. I live and breathe this music with you lot. I live and breathe this music with you lot. I want to see every single hand in there. Every single hand. We are having the best days of our life now. Not then, now. So I'm with Darren, the promoter of Smiley Culture, and he's much better off. Sorry, Darren. And what a wicked party, as always. Top draw. He always has me back because he feels sorry for me. True, but Chelmsford absolutely going off. Smiley Culture proper.
It's way forward.
Way forward, let's have ya. 3:05, Sunday morning. Another brilliant weekend, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paulie, it was brilliant. Chelmsford was going off. Paul's driving, not too much like a nutter at the moment. He's doing 70. Unlike him, normally he does
71.
no, 100 miles an hour. It was absolutely brilliant. 2-hour set. Regular Smiley Culture faces. Also some regular faces, or some old faces from Potter's Bar, where I pretty much grew up from the age of 11, 12 years of age when my mum and dad moved there and took me and my brother. And when I started at the Labyrinth when I was 15, there was always a big following for the Labyrinth from that area. And in about, I would say 25 plus years ago, me and my best mate from school, the pants man Anthony, we used to put on parties at a pub called the Green Man, which were very similar to the event I just played at, just like a local thing, all people out for older music. And a lot of people from Potter's Bar who used to go Labyrinth or go to our Green Man events actually were in Chelmsford tonight for that gig. But yeah, it was a wicked vibe. I love the longer sets, I love doing the local things. It's good in it, Paul, to see local events really busy.
Yeah.
Really, really good. And you hear like a lot of times of people saying that Clubland's in trouble and we need more grassroots venues. And for me personally, it is so good to see everywhere so busy in it, Paul.
Yeah.
Like
each night.
Like Chelmsford tonight, Ramsgate last night, week before was Liverpool. So far this year been Brighton, Manchester, Sheffield, and everywhere it's just been brilliant. And you know, that's a big spread of places, so I'm very fortunate that in a tough time for DJs, for clubs, for promoters, people are coming out. People are coming out to London. We've been London as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
People are coming out either in their hundreds to smaller regional places, or in some cases like Coco and various events, 1,500, 2,000 people. Next week's Leeds for Rejuve, which is a big one. I'm doing 3 sets there. That's always like 1,500 plus people. So I'm fortunate. I'm very, very fortunate that the promoters I play for and what I do attracts people, Paul, doesn't it?
Yeah. I love what you do.
It attracts people, and I'm very grateful and fortunate for that.